calls it as a projection caused by Maya, and so we all are the reality, and we are all connected to the same entity.
Hi, can you explain any statement regarding this Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jiva Brahma Natara?
Sir, this is a Sanskrit statement, as per which means that Brahm is the only reality, and this world is a myth. Sir, last line means I don't know, but this is the essence, I guess.
Okay. So, your experience and knowledge of philosophy,
Yes, sir.
which you gain, how can you apply this knowledge and experience in administration?
Sir, as we all know that philosophy is a very logical subject and it's analytical as well. So it helps us in logical decision making. Plus, it can help us in analyzing any administrative problem or social problem from the analytical point of view, so that we can reach to logical conclusions. So in this way, it can help us in the administration.
Suppose that. Sorry, one more question.
Yes, sir.
Who is your favorite thinker?
Sir, my favorite thinker in Western philosophy is Kant, Immanuel Kant.
And in India?
Sir, in India, sir, it is Buddhism.
What is Buddhism?
Sir, Buddhism, as we all know, it's a from my side, it will be a kind of practical philosophy which mainly prescribes that we all should follow the middle path, and we should not indulge into extremism, and in this way we can overcome the sufferings which the materialistic world offers. So it's a path to happiness as per me.
As a good administrator,
Yes, sir.
middle path is good for the administration. What do you think?
Sir, it will vary from situation to situation. In normal circumstances, middle path is good, but if situation goes to extreme, so we will have to cross the path. But not the law, but yes, we will have to go to the extremes to enforce the law, even to save the lives of the people.
What can we learn from the Buddhist philosophy in administration especially?
So, it's a practical philosophy. As I said, it talks about the middle path. I mean, that specifically, if we talk, he has prescribed the 8 Ashtanga Marg. That is about the right living, right effort, right speech, right action, right thinking. So, that two I am forgetting, but these are the things which can help us practically.
Okay. Sir, please continue.
You have graduated in which stream?
Sir, electronics and communication.
Communication. What is cloud computing? And why it is called only cloud, not sun, moon or star computing?
Sir, cloud computing is related to using the resources of some other organization which is far away from the that organization. And
Why it is named cloud?
sir, I am not very sure about this nomenclature. I am really sorry, sir.
And what is the use of electronics and communication, especially administration?
Sir, as we all know that we are slowly and steadily going into the phase of electronics age and in the communication age. As we all know, specifically if we talk about our Bihar, the tele density is increasing day by day. The IT penetration is increasing day by day. As we all know that government is implementing its policies and schemes through the IT and communication, like we have direct benefit transfer schemes and all. We have GEM trinities, so that the benefits can reach to the beneficiaries directly without the middleman.
Are you aware about the BharatNet program?
Yes, sir.
Can you enumerate its 3 important features?
Sir, it's the scheme to connect to the panchayat bhavan of all the panchayats across the country, and it's in the second stage. I think it's known currently called as BharatNet 2.2, and it is mainly have been done to implement the government policies so that it can increase directly to the people.
From
so-
technical, as you are a technical person,
Yes, sir.
because you have graduated in this stream.
Yes, sir.
BharatNet program, what is the technical superiority in this program?
Sir, actually it is based on optical fiber network. And this optical fiber network, sir, actually there are two types of this communication system. One is electrical based, that is traditional one, and this one is the optical network based. Sir, the benefit with this optical network based is that they are free from the interference, and since they are optics means they are based on the light, so the speed is very high, and so the buffering problem which we are facing initially with the electrical systems, it will be phased out, so the speed will be more, the accuracy will be more, so the this delivery of the services will be more accurate and with the more speed.
Government has created a fund for it. Can you name this fund?
Sir, I am not sure. Sorry, sir.
Why the progress of BharatNet
Yes, sir.
is very slow? It is released. Or in Bihar, what is the situation of the progress of the BharatNet program? Are you aware that all the panchayats has been connected with the BharatNet?
No, sir, it has not been connected. That is why they have to bring the second phase of it, and they have changed some policies also inside it. They are thinking of bringing the private participation so as to expedite it, and they will. I think they will continue now with the PPP mode.
And what is Common Service Center?
Sir, common service center are the. Sir, I am not sure if you allow me to guess. I think yes, sir.
Has the role of has any role of Common Service Center in the BharatNet program?
Sir, I am not aware of it. Sorry, sir.
OTT platform now in the limelight.
Yes, sir.
In each year, government started to controlling, and for that reason, it created something rules.
Yes,
In
sir.
which year first?
Sir, I am not sure about the year, but it is something related to
No,
the data protection bill 2019 which we brought up.
your hobby is mind it. Your hobby is Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
And this year, in each and every, from starting from February, March, April, May, June,
Yes, sir.
so many news have appeared on this front.
Sir, about that issue I am aware. If you allow
It is
me.
your hobby,
Yes, sir.
so news is very limelight each and every day.
Sir, if you
What
allow
was the
me-
issue? What was the issue regarding Twitter?
Sir, it was related to right of privacy. The government in the month of March, I think 26th March, the government created new IT Act 2021, which is also called as Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code, as per which the government asked these social media giants to come up with the 3-tier grievance redressal system, and they asked also to publish a monthly grievances report, and they were also told to appoint a compliance officer, which especially the Twitter was not following, and for that it went into the court, and the stand of the Twitter was that it is against the right of privacy and government was trying to encroach upon it. But the respected Supreme Court observed that since the Twitter is working in this country, so they will have to follow the law of the land, and I think this is the right verdict because these social media giants were going for the liberty in an unrestricted manner, which is really not good for the society, because we were witnessing the trends of hate speech, some terrorist and criminal fundings were also going on through these. So these trends were really not good for the society. So the government's new rule is very good and very beneficial for the overall good of the society and country.
in your opinion, what is the roadmap of development of Bihar? And please tell me 3 specific areas.
So first of all is the rule of law, because I think there is law and order issue in Bihar, which is a major cause of its backwardness. Second is the skilling issue. Most of the youths are unskilled, labor force especially, and this was visible when during the reverse migration of the during the COVID phase 1, when the government of Bihar went for the skill mapping so as to provide them the job. Most of them were found that they are unskilled. If they had been the semi-skilled or skilled, they would have been more productive to the society and to the state. So skilling the labor is the second, and third is that we can, since Bihar is a major agro state and we are having surplus labor, so we can go for agro processing industries. These are the major things.
Can you tell me about, is Gandhi should be considered as a philosopher also or not?
Yes.
He was philosopher or not?
Yes, sir. Gandhi is a philosopher.
For what reasons?
Sir, actually, any person's ideology becomes a philosophy when it is accepted by the mass and it is accepted and it is transferred from one generation to another. Like we have Nehruvian philosophy also. He has been, I don't know his philosophy exactly, but he has been followed by the masses and it has been transferred from one generation to generation. So these days we hear that Nehruvian philosophy against the philosophy of the Modi ji. So I believe Gandhi ji has, in fact, he belongs to the same brigade, and it's a reality that Gandhian philosophy is followed in India on a wide scale.
Nowadays, population policies and controlling population is in line, right?
Yes, sir.
UP government is
Yes, sir.
in the process of making law,
Yes, sir.
but the Bihar government is opposing.
Yes, sir.
Not exactly, but Bihar, the opinion of its leader came to the newspaper.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason?
Sir, about the reason of the Bihar government, I am not sure, but I guess the population issue is a very pressing issue because it is the root cause of the many problems like poverty, pollution, and unemployment. So, if such a law comes in effect, it will be beneficial for the population as a whole, for the environment, and for the country as a whole.
I am asking you why some governments are opposing that there is no need of making laws. Are you in the opinion that making law is required or needed or not?
Sir, I think that laws should be made in this respect.
If law is needed,
Yes, sir.
why the government of Bihar and its political leaders are opposing it?
Sir, I am not sure, but as per the press and print media, they are saying that there is perhaps a political angle involved in this. But I am not sure, but this is said by the print media.
Flood is a major issue in Bihar.
Yes, sir.
Each and every year, the flood ravages
Yes, sir.
all the North Bihar region especially.
Yes, sir.
In the recent years, what steps has been made by the government for controlling these floods?
Sir,
And how it has been affected?
Sir, first of all, the few years ago, our state of Bihar created 18 SDRF teams, that is State Disaster Response Force. There are 2 NDRF teams also states.
No, it is the control of flood.
Yes, sir.
If flood came,
Yes, sir.
then state disaster response team or it is created, and then I am asking only to control such concrete measures. If flood came, then the state disaster management or national disaster management team came.
Yes, sir.
But the root cause is the flood.
Sir, root cause of the flood, I guess, sorry, I think that
What steps have been taken by government?
sir, government has created a fund of 300 crore. I am not sure about this amount, but government has created a fund, and along with that, they have created a distress centers in each district, and they along with that they have collaborated with the Nepal government, because most of the flood in Bihar is caused by the Himalayan rivers. And if that collaboration with the Nepal, in fact this year it helped to it helped in getting the information prior to the flood, and many lives were saved. So they have collaborated with the Nepal, and along with that they have purchased many transport vehicles. One is Mahajal कहते हैं sir.
Okay. Now some questions from viewers. You have heard the name of Budi Gandak,
Yes sir.
from where it originates and ends.
Sir, I am not sure about it, sir. I don't know. Sorry, sir.
Have you heard the name of River Som,
Yes, sir.
from where it originates and where it culminates?
Sir, it originates in on the border of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and it meets Ganga near Patna. I guess.
Okay. Made in Munger. Made in
Yeah.
Munger. What do you feel? Proud or shame?
Sir, I am not getting the question. Sorry, sir.
Not the question. Tamancha.
Yes, sir.
Made in
Yeah.
Munger. What do you feel? Proud or shame?
Sir, I feel same.
Why?
Sir, because it is illegal and it brings a bad name to the district which I belong. Because a few years ago, if I am sure, the NCRP data said that Mungeri is on the second number of the crime after Muzaffarnagar. So it's really shameful, because all the people are not involved in this, but due to few people who are involved in these illegal activities, it is bringing a bad name to the whole of the district. Is really bad.
Suppose that you are DM in Mumbai.
Yes, sir.
How can you change this scenario?
Sir, there are laws which is, I guess, on the basis of top-down approach. But since this is a problem in which the common public is involved, so I believe as a solution we will have to go for a bottom-up approach, which is participatory approach. We will have to involve the common public who are aware, and maybe we can involve the people who are well educated, who are rationalists. We can also create a 24/7 distress call number through which we can get the information, and through this participatory approach only the scenario can be changed.
Okay. Another term used for the Bihar is Jungle Raj.
Yes, sir.
What is your opinion?
Sir, it is.
Calling calling Jungle Raj in Bihar is suitable for Bihar as a Biharis.
Sir, it is really not suitable, but it is said about the ruling period of the last government. This last person, before Nitish Ji, who was ruling Bihar that time. Maybe there is some sort of reality as there has been reported by the media, and there was I think there was more of lawlessness that time, but I think scenario has changed now, but maybe it may have been politically motivated also. I'm not sure about this, but
Okay. Recently you discussed with sir optical fiber.
yes, sir.
What is optical network fiber and what is the basic principle of optical fiber?
Sir, optical fiber network is based on total internal reflection,
Yes, sir.
and it is the optical fiber is a very thin fiber. Even its diameter is smaller than our hair, and it has three layers. The inner layer, I don't know about the material, but in the inner layer the total internal reflection phenomenon takes place, through which the light travels, and due to this the data loss is very minimal as we compare with the electrical communication system. So it's very beneficial and very efficient.
Recently Twitter was in air due to some issues.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain it?
Sir, I guess that in the newspapers it came that they had
Because your hobby is
so it was related to blue tick issue that they had removed the blue tick from the profiles of few respected persons of our country, in which there was Sri Venkaiah Naidu also, and there was some person from high leader from Vishwa Hindu Parishad. I am not sure of his name. Due to which the controversy erupted, and the stand of the Twitter was that this is done actually, which is a normal process, and it is done when the profile is not operative for continuously 6 months, and after 1 or 2 hours the blue tick was restored.
Okay. How social media is challenging to our national security?
Sir, you are very right in saying that they are challenging because recently this has been observed that the social media platform has been used by anti-social elements, even the terrorists from the cross borders, so as to influence the people, so as to brainwash the people and to include them in their ideologies, which is anti-state. And as we saw in the case of ISIS, some people from the Kerala migrated to Syria. So yes, this is a quite disturbing trend, and our government came up with the IT rule 2021 so as to curb it. I think but it's not about the rule only. If we as a citizen do follow the rules and act responsibly on the social media, these things can be curbed easily.
Okay. So my another question from this side, from the same point.
Yes, sir.
You are a student of electronics and communication.
Yes, sir.
Have you any method to check these issues?
Sir, first thing we can do is, as at some point Facebook even had suggested that we can link the profile with the Aadhaar cards. At least that can ensure that if someone is doing the illegal activities on the social media platform, that will be registered with the identity. So that
But
can,
someone uploading any content on Facebook, on Twitter or Facebook outside of the country, then what you will do?
sir, I think this a kind of filter can be applied, which can detect some kind of keywords. As we all know that in the good answers we search for the keywords. So from that algorithm, if we use in the social media platforms also, for example, if someone is using words like terrorism or murder or killings, such kind of words.
But they belong to the another country.
Yes, sir.
How will you catch them and punish them?
Sir, I'm not sure.
That is the issue. Any individual who belong to any country can upload their matter on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media platform
Yes,
against India.
yes.
Then how Indian government catch them and punish them to their illegal activities? That is the issue.
Sir, if I can recall, there was an issue related to one terrorist who belongs to Pakistan. I'm not sure about it.
My question is that how will you tackle this issue as a student of electronics and communication? Issue is that I am asking you.
Sir, we can file for international arbitration, perhaps. Maybe we can, sir, his identity
What
can be
is
asserted.
What is CERT in?
Yes, sir.
CERT in.
CERT is,
CERT in. Yes.
sir, it is Computer Emergency Response Team belonging to India. And this is the organization which supervises the criminal activities related to cyber. That is, they are the supervisor of the cyber crimes.
So, my first question is, what is cyber crime?
Yes, sir.
And can you differentiate between the cyber crime, cyber attack, and cyber war?
Sir,
cyber crime, cyber attack, and cyber war.
So cyber crime is, I can give examples of cyber crime like hacking, bullying, mirroring someone's identity, and hack. Second, that what you said, sir.
Cyber attack.
So cyber attack is a kind of when we demand ransom in return, like as happened in a few days ago in the USA, that the flow of oil company was obstructed by some hacking group when they demanded a ransom. But I'm not sure about cyber war.
Okay. Suppose that
Yes, sir.
mm, no, just a minute. You are SDM in Bihar,
Yes, sir.
and some areas of Bihar comes under the Naxalite belt,
Yes, sir.
and you are SDM in such belt.
Yes, sir.
How can you eradicate the Naxalism in your area? Give me a roadmap.
Sir, as I said earlier, that if some mass is involved, the common public is involved in any crime, such crimes
It
can.
is not a crime. It is a particular type of ideology issue. It is an ideology related issue.
Sir, any ideology can be tackled only with a cross ideology, and I believe we can go for cognitive dissonance theory, which is a kind of putting forward a kind of opposition in their ideologies at the emotional level, so that they will come into distress, and with time maybe we can help them to overcome.
Okay. So your interview is over.
Some questions from
Okay.
ask some questions. Can you tell about the name of famous philosophers in Bihar?
One. Sir, Bhagwan Mahavir and Bhagwan Buddha. That I can recall right now.
And what is manipulated media?
Sir,
Are you aware of the term manipulated media?
yes, sir, I have read in newspapers. Sir, manipulated media is
It is related to. It has been appeared in the newspaper.
Sir, it is said that earlier the news were covered, and nowadays it is said that news are created, and I guess manipulated media is related to that they create news.
And it was related to the most famous company.
Sir, I'm not aware of that company. Sorry, sir.
Can you consider Vivekananda as a philosopher or not?
Yes, sir. Vivekananda is a great philosopher, sir, of the more current contemporary India.
And can you tell me some of the important 2 or 3 philosophies of Vivekananda?
Sir,
Very much, sir.
Sir, I'm not really aware of his philosophy, but he has been a supporter of Vedanta philosophy, and his philosophy mainly prescribes about the action-oriented life.
You have used the word Vedanta.
Yes, sir.
Vedanta, can you tell me about some of the Vedanta philosophy? What its features, 2 or 3 features?
Sir, it is. Sir, I'm not sure what aware, sir.
What is the relation of Vedanta philosophy to the Upanishads? Are you aware of
Sir,
it?
Upanishads are called the Vedantas, and Upanishads contains the philosophical essence of the Vedas, and they are called as the last in the phase of Vedic literature.
Raja Ram Mohan Rai was Vedantic or not?
Sir, he was a monotheist and he was secular in his philosophy, as he prescribed that we should extract and follow the good things from all the religions.
Can you tell me if a person is Vedantic,
Yes, sir.
suppose that, and at the same time he may be monotheist or not?
Yes, sir, he can be.
Next question is, was Dayanand considered as a Vedantic or not?
Yes, sir, he was considered a Vedantic. Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, he wrote a book called Satyarth Prakash, in which he prescribed for.
Back to Vedas.
Yes, sir.
So why he was Vedantic?
Sir, Vedantic in the sense that he talked about following the Upanishads, Vedantas.
Yes. Any question or?
No.
So your interview is over. You may come out.
Okay, thank you, sir.